everyone. So now that we're done with our warm-up, now it's time to start dancing. So as you already know, and I hope you remember, we are dancing and we're learning dances from what region? Come on, tell me. Yes, exactly, from Norte region. So I hope you're being practicing all of your dances. I hope you've been practicing all of your steps. And I hope that you also are doing your warm-up because it's very, very important, okay? So today, our class of today, we are gonna learn a new song. The new song is called Florecitas Mexicanas. Say it with me. Florecitas Mexicanas. Yes, Florecitas Mexicanas. So that's what we're gonna do. It's it's actually, this song is very, very popular, not only in the northern region and the states on the north, but it's also very, very popular on the center, but also mariachis and other kind of musical bands play it. But it's more famous on the style of norteño music, all right? Which we're gonna be learning today. So remember that we are dancing the region of Norte, and we are going to start learning today our new song, our new dance, Florecitas Mexicanas, okay? So let's get started with the breakdown of the steps, nice and simple. If you can tell with all of the dances that you have learned in this whole session, it's like the steps are very, very similar, right? We only change one side, we change the other side, but it's basically the same style. So we should be by now very, very comfortable and very strong and very secure about our steps, our norte style, right? The norte style, very bouncing, a lot of heel, a lot of picados, a lot of jumping, right? A lot of runnings. So this should be super easy, super fast. Or like I say, or we say in Mexico, it should be pan comido, okay? So we're gonna start with our first step, all right? Very, very slow, and then we're gonna do a little faster a cappella, and then we're gonna try with music. All right, so our first step is gonna be 5 runs and 5 zapateos. Do you remember what a zapateo is? I hope you do, right? So 5 runs, what I mean by runs is you're not just gonna run, right? You run norteño style, dancing style is when you run, right? You are on the balls of your feet, so you're not making sound. So it's just a bouncing out, and you have to think that you have a rubber around your knees, so when you run, you're not just like this, but it's all together, okay? So we're gonna do 5, we start with the right. So you're gonna run and land on your right, 1, and then you're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5, and then from there you're gonna do 5 zapateos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Let's do that again. You run, you land on the right, and you pick up the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 zapateos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it one more time, a little faster. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we're gonna do that step 8 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is a tricky part. The zapateo part goes fast. So your tempo will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try it on that tempo. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So, 8 de esos. 8 of those. And another very, very important thing that I want you to keep in mind is that this is all about music. Every time the music changes, we gotta change the step, right? So we're not counting all the time. There's gonna be a step per music phrase. So you have to pay a lot of attention on the music, because your music is gonna tell you when it's time to change your step, move to the next step. So if you forget for one reason how many counts or in which count you are on the moment, okay? So it's very, very important. So the first musical phrase, we do that step. Then from there, we're gonna jump into our next step, which is gonna be seis caballitos. It's gonna be seis caballitos to our right. Remember, you have to be very grounded. Your knees gotta be bent, nice and tall, a lot of space on your neck. Get taller and taller and taller, right? So you're gonna do 6 caballitos to your right. Remember what caballitos are? I hope you do, because we're done it so many times. Caballitos, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna land. Caída pesada, and then we go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we do caída pesada. 8, 7, sorry, okay? But we're not gonna travel too much. What I want is that pick up your knee. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, okay? And then we go left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. So you really have to pick up the knee all the way up, all the way up. Let's just practice the caballito very easy, right? So you're gonna go pick up the knee all the way up, down and down. Like a rock step. Front and back. Front and back. And then you just go faster, right? Nice. Let's do the other side. Front and back. Front, back. Front, back. Front, back. Front, back. And now you just go faster. Front and back, like a rock step, rocking your way forward and back. All right, very good. Now we have that, and we're gonna do the whole step sequence, which is 6 caballitos to the right, and then una caída pesada. Remember what caída pesada? The caída pesada is when you land really hard on the floor and you make a sound, okay? So we're gonna go 6 to the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and then we land on the 7. 7. Then we go to the left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Then we land on the 7. 7. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. There we go. So we have step number 1, runs, corridas. We're gonna call it corridas. 5 and then 5 zapateos. We're gonna do 8 of those, or the whole musical phrase. You're gonna hear in the music, it's gonna be very clear. And for that, we're gonna do our second step that we learned today, which is the caballitos hacia la derecha, to the right for 6, and then land, and then to the left, and then land, okay? That's gonna be the second musical phrase, okay? So I'm not gonna give you counts, but you just gotta hear your music, okay? So feel free to go back on this video when I was doing it slow and practice it a couple times until you really feel comfortable before trying with music, so you're not lost, okay? I know you must be doing a very, very good job. And remember, if you have any questions, write down all of your questions on the video comments, and I'll be very happy to help you, okay? So let's try it with music, and good luck.